Welcome back, everyone, to Roadium Radio, episode 346. And before I introduce my very special guest, once again, if you haven't checked out our last guest, definitely give them a look. Honestly, man, we had some really, really great shows. We can go back to Cervantes Enterprise. We can go back to Marvelous Inc. He was just here, so we had a conversation with him. He had to clear the air, so if you guys haven't heard that one, definitely check that one out. That one was last Sunday. Before that, we just had so many great guests. We had B3. Who else, Alex? We've had some good ones. But if you haven't gotten a chance to check out our catalog, if you haven't tuned in a minute, definitely check them out. But I want to thank everybody in the live chat, everybody who decided not to be on the live chat, everybody who liked, comment, subscribe. Thank you, all you new subscribers. And I want to thank all you podcasters with fake accounts that are watching right now. Much love and respect to you guys. Thank you. But other than that, you know what? I don't have too much to say. If I do, then I'll say it while we are conversating. But without further ado, all the way from Fallbrook, California, and she is no stranger to Roadium Radio, To Dank.
What's up, everybody? It's Too Dank. Thank you for having me back on here.
Well, thank you for coming back.
Yeah. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a minute, huh?
Yeah.
You know, well, first and foremost, I've been really good, but I'm going to tell you how long it's been since you've been here. Okay. Yeah. The first time or the only time you were here was 2022, August 28th. So next month, it'll be 2 years.
That was crazy.
Yes. So it's been time for you to come back.
Yeah.
So now, you know what? First and foremost, before we get into what you've been doing since 2022, August 28th, how was your drive coming over here? Did you guys hit a lot of traffic?
Yeah, I mean, there's always traffic, but it was all right. We were just talking the whole time, so that made it go faster. Like, that's really all you can do.
Now, do you come to LA at all a lot?
Lately I have been. I've been getting a lot of events up here, like in Pomona. I've been getting some at the Fairplex. I've been getting some there as well. So lately, like in the last probably 5 months, I've been up here a lot recently. Okay. Do you ever consider possibly making a move and moving out here? I don't think so. I think I'd always stay in San Diego because also that, like, majority of my stuff's down there. It's just, all right, one of the days of the weekend I might be up here. So it depends. I get more stuff though in San Diego. Like, I've been getting more stuff in my city, definitely, for sure. Okay. Now, how does the LA traffic compare to San Diego traffic? I mean, LA's like everywhere. So one thing about LA, there could be two things close to each other, but it's gonna be an hour drive, no matter how close. But the walking, you might be 20 minutes. True. Like, I saw that because I went to the Novo. Yeah. That place up here. I went there and then there was like a food truck and I was gonna drive and it said an hour and I was like, dude, no way. And then I put the little walking one, it said 20 minutes and I was like, I guess we walking then. Like, yeah, because I mean it's a difference. But then San Diego, like, only in downtown there's more of the one-way streets. Right. Versus up here, those one-ways, that's where you guys get your traffic bad. Yes. Yeah. You know, at night, usually like 9 o'clock and 10, if I want to go down the 110 freeway to go to downtown. Mm-hmm. So here's the 710, here's the 110. I stay closer to the 110 freeway. That's the one that takes you all the way downtown. When there is absolutely no traffic, it's about 15 minutes. Oh, okay. If you try to go while there is traffic, you're going to be there at least about an hour and 15. That's just the way it is. Adds an hour, yeah. Yeah. So, okay, now let me ask you this. Have you eaten a lot out here in LA? Like, enough that you could say, I tasted enough? Nah. Okay. That's why every time I go places or I meet artists, anything, I'm like, hey, put me on. Like, where's your spot you recommend? Like, last time I was here, you guys told me a taco spot. We went over there. I remember what it's called. I forget the name, but I have it saved in my pictures if I go back because I remember we were recording and everything. But, like, if you recommend another spot, I'm about to check it out because, like, I like trying new things, too. I don't even remember what spot that was. I can't remember. Was it close? Yeah, it was a taco spot. Okay, outside or was it inside? There was outside and inside. In the front, there was, like, seating, and then you walk in. Okay. It wasn't Los Tres Cochinitos? I think it was there. Okay. That's what it was. That's my boy's restaurant. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So you put me on that last time, so if you think of another one, let me know. That's good. That's dope. Okay, now, bring us up to date. 2022, August 28th. What has Too Dank done since then? As far as music is concerned, videos is concerned, kind of brings it. How many stuff have you released since then? I've released a lot. I can't even think of how many. I did the whole album. I was talking about it when I was here. I wasn't sure really what I was going to do. I dropped the album. It's called Hustle Anthem. that one I started doing videos for as well. I have some videos done for the songs on there. I've been working too right now on 2 new albums. So in this whole time, I've been bouncing back and forth because they're 2 different vibes. One's like more feelings and emotions, I guess, like, and then the other one's gonna be funk. It's all gonna be funk based. I want it all the same, like on my lowrider stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna go that route. So I'm gonna do 2 albums right now. I'm working on them, and then I'm doing a lot of podcasts and shows. Like I've been just staying busy with everything. Yeah, doing what I can, collab with who I can, do as much as I can.
What producers are you working with? Do you have a specific producer that you're working with, or is it just people submitting music? How was that working for you?
So I've worked with a couple people, but it's been AJ's Beat Shops. He did majority of all my songs. I try shouting him out in them too. Like if you guys follow my stories, I'll tag him too. Like, because I know people like that. They hear my sound, they're like, oh, who can I go to? Like, who was that? So AJ's Beat Shop, he's down in El Cajon. I have been working with him probably like 2 years now, probably since I left here actually. And then before that, it was a place called Sonic Rocket, and it was a guy named Nate, but he actually left from there. And now he's doing his own thing with like videos and all that. So he went another route. But yeah, lately I've been working just with me and him, and he feels my vibe. We work well together.
That's dope. That's dope. You know what? And I think that's a very, very important thing. Let me tell you a quick story on why a vibe is actually very, very important. I knew a guy, he's a rapper / producer, and he's great at both. But his only hits, when I say hits, he's had major record deals. He sold major records. Like when I say major records, his records went gold, platinum. Gold meaning he sold 500,000 copies, you get a gold plaque. When you sell 1 million copies, you get a platinum plaque. So he has those.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He's recognized by a lot of people, but his hits only came when he was vibing with the crew. So he would record, what do you guys think about this? Try a little something different. Okay, cool. He knew how to put it together. But when he decided to cut everybody off for whatever reason he had, and he started working by himself, no more hits.
Then it's like that. They have help writing it. You know, like, did he get help writing it? And that's like, I mean, everyone has their way of writing and stuff like that.
Like, for an example, can you imagine, like, if your manager is, say you have a beat and he's not really feeling it, but he's saying, you know, I'm going to give you a chance. Go ahead and keep, you know, writing. So you write it, you write a 16, you know, and then all of a sudden you rap it to him and he's like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, I like it.
You can do 2 things. Well, so what? You're probably just hating. I'm going to keep doing it. Or you could say, okay, I'm going to trust his judgment. Let's move on. Okay. That guy was not one of those type of guys. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to release what I want.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of artists fall short. It's like, you got to remember, and when I say you, I'm talking in general, don't know what a hit is. It's when you release it, the audience tells you what a hit is.
It depends how you take it. That's not, like you're saying, you can take it either as constructive criticism or you're just hating.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. So
you know who I had here? I don't even know. I think it was earlier this year, Alex. Kilo Down. Okay. The guy that sings the song Lean Like a Cholo.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We talked about that song, and he was bragging about it a lot, which is cool. You know, that's his song. And I said, out of all the songs on your album, which one did you least like? And then he was honest. He said, Lean Like a Cholo. And I said, why? He said, I just thought the song was shit. He said, I thought it was bullshit. And I think I believe he said that was the last song on the record.
Oh.
He said, we needed one more song. So my producer, we did it. Because he said, I had songs with Snoop. I had a song with Nate Dogg. He had songs with a lot of major artists. He said, but I never got noticed for those songs. It was for this song. You know, and I'm glad that he embraced it because he realized the audience is the one that told him what your hit is.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it be. Like, you see different reactions. Like, that's like me, like with my slow songs, I was like, I don't really like that stuff. But then all my fans are like, oh, like, I like that. And it's like my love song that I dropped, it was my perspective on love. And everyone was more like, oh, it still has a like gangster two-dank feel, but it's a love song. Like, it's different. It's just my flow, like my style. Right. But me, when I dropped it, I was more like, like trying to like not read not pay attention. You know, I was like embarrassed. I was like, hey, I'm still me. You know, there's just another side of me. But yeah, I get that. I get exactly what he means with that.
Do you read your own comments?
Yeah, I read them because it's like literally that constructive criticism and haters gonna hate. I mean, it depends how you want to take it. It's like if they're telling you, oh, your makeup's messed up, I might be like, really? You know, like I'm a see, you know, but I don't know. I don't try to take it personally because I've heard that just from other artists too. That's their biggest downfall. They start reading it gets to them, and it's like, all right, who cares? Like, look at the people who like me.
Compared.
Based on you, compared to that.
Yes, you know what? And there's a lot of people that do not have thick skin, and it does get to them.
Well, that's why I listen to everything, and sometimes like it does. I get in my head, I'm like, dang, why did they say that? But then I'm just like, I try to look at both sides, and that too, not everyone's raised the same. Not everyone looks at things the same. I can't just think everyone thinks like me. And that's been my biggest thing growing up. Honestly, I think like, it's just facts. Like you can't. And that's why like everyone has that. Everyone gets irritated by little things. But me, I personally work on that. I'm like, all right, if someone's getting like argutive, you know, they're like, no, this is the correct way. What you're doing is wrong. Or, oh, I don't like this and that. I try to figure out why. And I'm like, all right. And then if it comes down to they just don't like it. Like, oh, I don't like the color pink. I can't do nothing about that, you know, but all right, that's your opinion. Like, I got to look in that perspective.
You know, it's funny because I know you like JV.
Yeah.
Okay. I worked with JV in the late 90s for quite some time. Okay. And the difference between you and JV is that JV, at least in my opinion, and I had talked to my friend Brando about this. JV had a hard time believing in herself.
But also, I feel like she was alone. Like, I mean, I get that too. It's not like I kick it with other girl rappers and all that, but like, I feel like she got in her head a lot. I just look from what I can see. That's why I hope one day I meet her. I will ask, like, I want to know.
Keep in mind, and this was before social media.
Yeah, you're right. But I feel like too is more everyone was on the spot because even back then people were more. I don't really see me. I'll go if people hit me up and say they want to buy tickets and I know them. Okay, I'll drive up and sell them. I don't see really people doing that anymore. Like. I know that because like my family and stuff tells me, oh yeah, you know the old school rappers used to post up in front of like Walmart, in front of all these places and just sell, you know, like or pull up to the car shows and sell tickets. They still do some of them, but like my generation, I don't see none of them. Like all these younger people, they don't do that.
Why do you think that is?
I know it's like a danger thing, or I get that, but like, me, like you got friends, you got people you've met in this stuff. You're just lazy, or you just want to. I'll post it up on my story, and if you come, or hit the link. I get that, I get it. It's easy, but. Why can't you do both? Why can't you try a little more? If it's really your passion or your music, you know, like hustle, like it's a job, it's a hustle. Like, are you really serious about it? And some people just do it for fun. So I don't know. I can't say for them, but it just depends on the person. I'm trying to take it serious, as you can see. I mean, I've been giving my all. Like, I don't know. With my music, I just write what I feel and I vibe. So I'm going with the flow, literally that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the criticism. I'm going to hear what people think. I'm going to try and switch it up. Like, people tell me all the time, oh, why don't you try singing? And I'm like, I can't sing. Like, but I might try. Like, I'll see, you know, like, and then if y'all hate it, I still tried, you know, like, I don't know. I try to look at things different way. I really do.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know what? Let me tell the audience, if you guys want to watch her very first interview that we did nearly 2 years ago, it is episode 271. Episode 271. Right now we're at what, 346, Alex? Yeah. 346. So look at episode 271 on Roadium Radio with Two Danks. So just in case you guys are wondering who she is, let's give her a follow on Instagram. Let's get her up to 10K. Okay. She should have been there a long time ago. So let's get her there. And now, let me ask you this. Now, back to JV. Mm-hmm. She had a very low self-esteem. And I felt for her, but there was only so much I can do for her. Mm-hmm. You know, you can talk to someone, encourage them and motivate them, but the next day they're back to like at the bottom again. Yeah. And it was very hard for me to deal with something like that. I don't see that in you. And I like the fact that comments don't bother you because you do have to be willing to be talked about, be criticized, if you want to experience success.
That's just life, too.
That's just life.
You might just go to the bar and then there's a hater. Or you're dating someone, their ex. Like, it just depends how you want to look at things. That's why it's like, either I can focus on all the negativity or just see it for what it is. And like you're saying, like, well, I've heard you say before, like, majority of your internet people, they're internet. Like, they don't come to my shows. They've never even seen me in person. They don't know me as a person. It's like... going off whatever, and that they might go off the way you look in a picture. It might be like, oh, she's freaking ugly. Like, why she got followers? Dude, people are haters, and that's why it's like, okay, that's your opinion. Like, I know I'm gonna listen, but I'm like, all right, like.
Now let me ask you this, because females usually hate on females, and then men hate on men. Yeah. Do you have any, as far as, and I'm talking about social media.
Yeah.
Any male haters?
Here and there. They say random stuff. Like, but
Okay.
they're like accounts that have like 26 followers, 0 posts. And I'm like,
it's fake shit.
or it's like their pictures like a selfie, like from up here. Like,
Yeah.
it's always like the same looking people. And I'm like, you over here talking shit. And it's like,
Yeah. Usually if you
let's
do that,
not
it's a fat
start.
guy.
Like, let's not even that. They just might like, they think they're the shit, or, you know, or like, look at my whole fit type thing, you know? And I'm like, oh man, like, that's what I'm saying. It's just how you take it. Like, literally,
Right.
I just ignore it. And like on that girl hating girl stuff, that's all the time. And like, that's like girls' biggest weakness. They give into that stuff. So me, it's more like, not till it's direct. I could care less. Like, they can throw shots. They can say this and that, say they don't know me, say this and that. But at the end of the day, we know the truth. And I'm not tripping until you actually do something. Because it's like people sneak this, all this and that. But then they might see me in person and be like, oh, it's so great to meet you. Oh, I love your makeup. I've gotten stuff like that so much. And it's fine because you didn't meet me in person. You didn't know me. And you were just assuming off internet, off the whatever. But, you know, like I just peep stuff and I'm more like add up. And I'm like, if you know me as a person, you're going to know that. If you don't, you're going to fall into that. And I'm going to be reading the whole time. Like, all right. Because especially that social media stuff, dude, like people think, oh, I have all these followers compared to her. Like, respect me type thing. And I'm just like, nah, like numbers ain't nothing. And then the last show you and I were talking about that, dude, these numbers are fake. A lot of people have fake numbers. Like me, I know my stuff's real because the comments and stuff that I get, like people will constantly tell me, hey, like I noticed this rapper has like this many followers, but y'all get the same amount of comments and likes. Why is that? Like, is it like their account, their fans don't support them? And I was like, you just answered your own. Like, I don't even get into that stuff because I'm like, they literally are answering their own thing. It's like, I don't know, with my stuff, I'm just thankful because I'm like, I see every single one. And sometimes when like, dude, like my birthday post, I don't know if you saw that, everybody was like messaging me, like, and thankful. I'm so thankful, you know, like just saying happy birthday, right? Because my birthday, I'm still replying to this day because it's like, I want them to know I care about every single message, but it's like,
that's dope.
You know, it's like, I don't want to ever be like that. And it's like, I might take me forever, might be, shoot, I barely finished the last one by my next birthday, but it's like, I don't care how big I get. Like, I'm trying to really be like that because I'm like, these real people are taking the time out of their days.
Yes.
They don't, and I feel like the internet just gets us so twisted up, dude.
Yeah, those
like,
are the people that matter. I knew this one individual that had 20K followers and only averages 6 to like 11 likes.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's some fake ass shit.
Or they got the check mark now, and I'm like, dude, that check mark stuff's so played out. Like, I want to, if I earn it, I'm about to post it. Like, this is the email I got, guys. Like, this is legit.
Right.
I don't even know anymore. I thought it was like 10K, you get a check mark. I don't even know no more. Like, everybody has one now, and I'm like, they should have never done that because it's like no meaning now, no
I
value.
hit 10K on like 3 different pages. And this is my 7th page because I got all my other pages deleted.
Yeah, you're telling me.
You know, so it's like, okay, I don't give a fuck.
Haters.
Yeah. And this generation has a thing where like you ask them like, hey man, like if you want to interview, because I get a lot of guys that hit me up with an interview that have a blue check mark. Hey, I want to interview them because I never heard of them. Hey, do me a favor. Here's my email. Can you send me some of your music, a video, and possibly a short bio? You're like a little bit of your history. The first thing they answer me back, fool, I'm certified.
It's like, dude, I'm not like you as a person. Yeah, your music might be trash, and you could have gone viral for doing something stupid. I don't know.
Exactly.
And that's why I don't go off numbers at all, because I'm like, and a lot of people are like that, and it's like, I don't care who you are. I think you should, even me, I know it's coming from me, whatever, and I'm trying to grow my stuff, but it's like, it doesn't matter how big they are, dude. It could be the most famous person you know. They could be a terrible person. Like, you can't just go off social media because that's all edited, all planned out, all that. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, that's me personally. I can just give advice from what I think and like what I've gone through and seen in this stuff.
There was a YouTuber that was bringing in big numbers on his podcast. And a small YouTuber who hardly has any like views exposed them for fake views, fake subscribers, and ever since then he went downhill. Yeah,
because it's like it adds up. Or you start seeing the repeat comments and you're like, is that a bot? Or you like click the account and it's like a bunch of random stuff. And I'm like,
it's like one of my boys from my team, he went to go look up this certain record label. I mean, certain record label page on Instagram. And he said, this just looks too funny. This guy just started up his page last week and already has like 34K followers. So he went on his followers and saw there was a bunch of Indian people.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And we're like, okay, all of a sudden India's bumping you. These are all fucking bots.
Yeah, the bot farms or whatever.
That's what it is.
Have you seen those videos like in China or something? And it's like someone just keeps going around tapping each one. I'm like, that must be a nice job. Like,
it is.
Do they have that over here? I'm like, dang, like they're smart though doing that. And like with that TikTok stuff, all that right now, like, dang, they're getting smart with it. Like everyone's trying to make money off that. They're getting smart with it,
but now let me ask you this. And it looks good because it looks like you're somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had artists like that have had hits in the 90s that have told me I bought followers. And I said, why? If you have a real fan base, he goes, these motherfuckers don't recognize my old ass. That's what he said. And I was like, okay, so you bought followers. Why? And he goes, because it gives you some type of look, but it's fake. I don't give a fuck.
Literally that. Like, okay, let's say you're a San Diego rapper and then that's the case, right? You have a show and you're the biggest one on followers. Everyone goes off followers, dude. You're the biggest one with followers on that show. Where are your fans at? And this is your city? Like, what? Right. That's why, like, people, I'm like, dude, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're just like, if people come to my show, like, they'll see, I'll just play it off like no one really came. But even that, you have all these followers and all these fans, like, where are they at? Like, literally that. It's like no shade. I get it. I get for the image and all that, but there's backlash. There really is backlash on buying fake love.
Absolutely. Let me give you an example. Today, I put up the post. Let me read it to you.
Okay.
It says, some dude DM me because he got mad at me. I put, being famous on Instagram is like being rich in Monopoly. Okay, you know, the board game Monopoly. In other words, it's not real. Then this person started talking shit. Oh, fuck you. You know, you're just mad. You're just hating. You're old. I never fucking deny that I'm an older person. Okay, but it's true. Give you a perfect example. There was a guy that had a little bit over 100,000 followers on Instagram. He told his promoter, how big is your club? And he said 500. And he said, I'll pack it in. Give me $5,000. The promoter's like, I can't do that, man. I'm going to pack it in. I'm going to pack it in. I got over 100,000. All I got to do is just release a flyer. This guy got booked, but instead of putting it on his page, because he said he didn't want it to fuck up his brand, he put it on his story. Okay? I went to that show and I told the promoter, don't give it to him. Now, somebody may say, oh, you were trying to cock block his money, because I knew his followers were fake. He was using that to get money and then later on blame the promoter. We didn't get nobody in here because you didn't promote it right. That's what he was doing. So I went to the show without that artist knowing. You know how many people showed up out of a 500 capacity? 50. Damn. 50. And then, of course, he went ahead and told the promoter, well, you didn't promote it right. How are you going to depend on me? I'm not a promoter. But he had told the promoter, I got over 100,000. I'll pack it in easy. So obviously your fans aren't real. They're real when they show up. That's how you know you got love.
Well, that's too how I've been noticing. Like, I'm not even trying to be like that, but like clubs. Like, they're trying to get on that social media stuff, making reels and all that, which they should. Because the reel shows like, oh, shoot, I want to go there. Look at this party. Look at that. Like, they can send it to their friends, all that. But then clubs, too, are trying to fake the amount. Like, oh, last night was crazy. It was sold out, full house. But then you go and click the location on the maps or whatever, or just see someone coincidentally that went, and you're like, that shit was not. What the hell? And then it's like, me, I'm like, they lying. Like, I'm not going to go there. And it's like that, too. It's like these promoters, too, club owners, business owners. You need to be careful how much you're hyping yourself up there, because it's like, dude, there's backlash. There's people who are going to these events. This is real life. Yes, there's the internet. That's your like platform business stuff, you know? That's just like the newsletter. Like, that's just like inserting your stuff into the catalog, all that. Same thing. It depends how you freaking really are, dude. Because you can't just say you're the best and you're not. Like, that's why I don't do that.
You can't go around saying you're the face of LA either.
Nah, I never say nothing about myself like that. I'm just like, I'm growing. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing my best. Like, that is a fact. You know, I'm trying to give it my all.
Do you have a TikTok?
Yeah, I barely kind of started getting onto it. It's the letter N, 2DNK. But if you put 2DNK, it comes up on there. Okay.
I would probably say really kind of feed that one. Okay.
I'm trying. But, dude, like, I'm on that. I don't know if you've seen the reels. It's like when you want to be a music artist or an artist, but now you have to go make dancing videos in order to trend.
Don't,
like, that's what I'm saying.
Sucks.
Like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what, like, the memes and stuff, when I see that, I'm like, dang, that's facts. Like, I got to make some comedy or something. And like, people, when they record me randomly, you know, they're like, oh, you should post that stuff. And I'm like, dude, they caught me in the wild. Like, that's just how I am. I don't know. Like, I try making videos, but I'm like, that looks awkward. And like, I'm not into dancing and all that stuff, but it's like, I got to figure it out, and I will. And like right now, I linked my merch and all that stuff. I'm gonna try to do more behind the scenes and all that. So I'm gonna try and make my TikTok more for that, for like the fans, like to see what's going on in the backside. Cause like the stories, I can post all that, but sometimes people get annoyed tapping all the time. They're more like, oh, where's the shows at? Oh, where's the shows? So I'm like trying to balance it out. So yeah, TikTok, I'm trying to get back on. Do you have a TikTok for Roadium Radio?
I have a friend that runs it for me, but we hardly ever post.
Well, you should, like funny clips and all that, yeah.
I think I'm a funny guy. I can make funny shit. But the thing is, I'm not going to fucking dance.
Yeah,
okay? So, you know, I'm not going to do no, what is that fucking?
Dance for all your co-hosts?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck. No, you know what?
Do a challenge.
Okay. I run 3 pages. I run my page on Instagram, and I run the Freaky Tales page. And then I run a Facebook page. I don't like Facebook.
I try using Facebook too. It's just a little bit different, yeah.
I just post and I get out, post and I get out. I know it's a different crowd, but when it comes to that TikTok, I don't get that shit. I don't. Honestly, I was trying to hire somebody who's active to run a Freaky Tales page on TikTok for me.
A lot of people do that. They're hiring right now, like videographers, directors, all that, to do that, to make reels or just follow them around. And it's smart, but it's like the majority of these people are downloading apps and they're just putting your stuff and it's redoing. Like, have you seen that app CapCut?
No. Have you heard of that, Alex?
CapCut.
Yes. Okay.
So it's trending right now. Like a lot of people on TikTok, if you don't know how to edit and stuff, you get that. That's a good starter stuff. Like it'll have what's trending right now. Like I actually just did one. It's what would this look like in a album cover? Anything can be an album cover. So it's like a random video of me and then it stops and then it's like, oh, it's a picture. So it's like simple stuff, you know, but it's trending and people see it and they're like, oh, that's cool. Like, or I've never really seen videos of this person, you know? So CapCut, a lot of people are using that stuff to edit themselves because that's what a lot of these people are doing. Cause I noticed that like some videographers were getting hired, but they were majority using CapCut. Yes, they were editing it, adding filters and all that, but I'm like, dude,
you can do that yourself.
Yes, I'm like, if you just figure out your lighting or whatever, like I need to too. I'm talking, but I'm like, I need to take my own advice. It's like, I don't know. It's like once you figure it out, once you push it for yourself, you can kind of cut the middleman. But if you need it, it's beneficial because I've been seeing a lot of people do that. I would rather do the horror stuff than the fucking music stuff, to be honest. But that's dope though, because then people
I'll throw
don't know.
on a mask. Yeah. Put on some mask on my grandkids and shit like that.
Well, too, it's interesting because like you're talking about stories. You can interview people on that stuff. It's just a whole nother side. Yeah. Like that's a whole nother genre than your music stuff. So it's like, that's cool. Yeah, you guys, if you haven't checked that out, you have to check that out.
Definitely. He's the one that educates me on that shit. Okay, now let me ask you this. Since 2000 to August 28th, what features have you done? Who have you had? Kind of, if you can recall. I know you've done a lot. But
if you're watching this, don't get mad if I forgot you because I care always.
Yeah, well, give us the names that at least come to your mind.
Well, I know for sure, like, I don't know if you know Prado.
Prado?
His Instagram's Prado Thicket Bear.
No, I haven't.
No, I did a song with him called Down to Ride. I collabed with MTO. Have you heard of MTO?
Yeah, MTO's my boy. MTO, much love, carnal.
Shout out MTO. We just dropped a song right now. That song's out on all platforms with Art Keys. I don't know if you heard him.
No,
He does Talkbox. He's super cool. He did a song called I Love San Diego, and like that dude's blowing up too right now. So we all did a collab on that.
Okay, start right there.
What's that?
Start right there. Okay, I think California Love is the West Coast anthem. Okay, does San Diego have a San Diego anthem?
It's a lot. It's like a lot of like.
There's got to be one. That's what I'm at. Is there one that maybe growing up you heard that like this is our anthem? When you hear this is San Diego.
Well, there's two of them that came to my head right when you said that. Young Six, San Diego. I think it's a Welcome to San Diego. San Diego. Okay, I think it's Welcome to San Diego. I can't think of it, but Young Sick. So he has a song, San Diego, and then SD Roll Call from Stalker.
Okay.
Have you heard of him from San Diego?
You know what? I think so.
It's like it's a rap and it's a hood anthem. He's shouting out every single town and everything in San Diego. So everybody bumps that one.
Stalker, the guy we had here? Yeah, we had him here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so his song like that, and then you go Night Owl, Shadow. Okay. You start bringing up those artists. Like when we're
talking about the song. We're not just talking about San Diego artists.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. When I'm gonna start playing out, hey, what's your San Diego slappers? Right. And I'm gonna start playing those ones. Okay. But yeah, those two songs came to my head right away for that. And right now, our Keys, his new song he just dropped is called I Love San Diego. That's blowing up. He was on the news. He did that on the Fox News, performing that on the
now
Top
that
Box.
may be the song.
Yeah, that's the new anthem right now. Like,
Okay.
he performed that too. I actually just performed on Sunday in Fallbrook for our car show. That was amazing. He came out and he performed that song and it went crazy too. So
That's awesome.
yeah, that was cool.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about the song with MTO. When was that released?
That was just released probably like a week or two ago. Like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So we just did that one, and right now we're just planning a video now, and it's getting love. I've been sharing it.
Oh, the video's out?
No, we're gonna work on one right now. Yeah, we're right now thinking of what we're gonna do because we just dropped the audio, and that's been doing good right now. So yeah, I've known MTO for a while now, and we've been doing a lot of stuff lately. Like we performed actually together on 4th of July and Over the Border. Yeah, that nightclub, Palominos is what it's called now. So we performed there. It was cool. He also, one of his artists, Calist, SCD. I don't know if you've heard of him.
No.
And then SDG, both those artists, I collabed with them on another track this year. I've been doing a lot of collabs. Like, everyone's trying to come to my head, too. There's another kid from San Diego who's coming up. His name's Mike 2 Janky. I did his first collab ever.
Okay.
So we did that song. Lil Grifo.
Okay.
I dropped that song, Too Dangerous. We did that one last year. And
that was last year?
Cool. Yeah, it was last summer.
Did you guys just drop that video or no?
We dropped it probably I want to say 8 months ago now.
Okay, I don't know why I thought that was your latest one.
That's kind of my most latest video
Okay,
feature.
then maybe that's what it is.
I think that's what it is. On my page right now, out of the features, that's my most latest.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Out of all the songs you've done, let's just go with collabs. Out of all the collabs you've done, which one do you think is possibly the one that you've gotten the most feedback on, or should I say the most popular one?
Dang, I got
Not what you
few.
think, but what the fans think.
I know I've got a few. Probably Too Dangerous. That one, because me and Grifo are both from San Diego. So most of my fan base is from down there. And when they saw that, they were like, oh, shoot, you guys know each other? And me and him linked up for that song and we did that track. And everyone was more like, oh, shoot, is there more to come? Like, who else from San Diego? So from there, it was more everyone noticing oh, shoot, she's really she's putting it down for San Diego. She's doing more with San Diego artists. Because that was my first bigger artist besides Night Owl that I really worked with down here. And then Anthem Menace, that song I have with him, San Diego. That's what I was trying to think. Those two songs right there, because we're both talking about San Diego, those are my two best features that I have, that all the fans love.
Okay. Is there anybody from San Diego that you would like to work with, as far as a rapper that you haven't worked with yet? Whether it could be a producer, it could be a musician, it could be a singer, it could be a rapper.
Right now, I know for sure I do want to get a track with Shadow, Mr. Shadow. I've met him. We've already talked about it. He's super cool. He likes my stuff. We get along good. I've ran him a couple times now, but it's just whenever we get time. And I think that our flows together would be dope. If we did a gangster hit, I think that would, for San Diego or just whatever, Cali, I think it would come out hard. I want to do that. I think his latest track was that Gangsta Function. With King Lil G, Young Dopey.
They all did a song together?
Yeah, I think Criminal's on there, and then Drummer Boy. I think they're all on there, all those guys. So they did that song, but that was the last one I heard from Shadow. So
when did that drop?
I'm not sure, a year I think ago.
See, you would have thought with all of them names that song would have been huge.
I thought it would. I saw it all over, everywhere. I liked it.
But you're talking about social media.
Yes, social media. It was on the radio or nothing. I barely started hearing it come on Pandora, like that. I need to figure out Pandora. I don't know how these guys get these songs on there, the clean versions or even not, because they're very strict on there. So, but yeah, that one. I mean, I've been hearing it trend and all that. It was cool. But I like Young Dopey. That's how I found it. I'm following Young Dopey, and he posted it, and I was like, oh shoot, I didn't even know. And then Mr. Shadow. So I was like, those guys on a song together. I'm gonna check that out.
Right. Okay. You know what? Now, songs on your own. Mm-hmm. Which one? I'm not asking you your personal favorite, but that one song that everybody somewhat recognizes you by, knows you by, or at least you've gotten the most feedback from. What do you have that one song?
I have two that constantly get brought up. Wicked.
Okay.
That song I did, and then This Shit Hit, which was my second song I ever did.
This Shit Hit.
Yeah, those two tracks, I always get them brought up. They're my most requested when I perform. Sometimes I'll perform my whole thing, and then people are like, oh, can you do this song? And only like one time I did This Shit Hit randomly. They pulled me on stage and then I just did it.
This
so
Shit Hit.
cool.
Is that the one that dropped when I interviewed you here?
Yeah, that's exact that one.
Now, manager Ernie, do you believe? Do you agree with her 2 songs? Is there any other one that you would add? The Neighborhood Queen.
Neighborhood Queen, yeah, that too.
Okay. Now, how do you get instrumental? Did you guys just loop it?
No,
or did you just found it online?
It was a tribute.
Oh, so you guys redid it?
Yeah, it was. No, it's the original beat, but it's like a no audio on it.
Like
type
a
thing.
vocal.
And I'm pretty sure it doesn't have like a couple remixes, like where her beat would drop and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's just like, it's looped, like you're saying. Sorry, I didn't think about it. It's like, it's looped, like, throughout. But yeah, I did that one, and that would be cool. Like, I'm trying to work on that one more with like Thump Records. I want to do more with that track because that song's like a tribute for her. So I need to see what I'm gonna do with that one because I'd like to drop it like on Instagram and stuff like that because I can't upload that one anywhere else. And everyone always asks me, where can I find that song? Now, YouTube's the only place right now.
If you're gonna do it right. And I'm gonna tell you why, okay? Because every Chicana that I have brought in here wants to do that song. And when they turn around and see her picture over there, that was her glossy that she gave me, that was her last glossy, they always tell me, hook me up with her, hook me up with everyone. I was like, bro, I haven't seen her since like 98. So you're making me feel bad because you're hot.
No, you're good. I know it's lights. So it just be like that.
So she's swatting flies, everybody.
No, sorry.
So, but yeah. So when you do that, really do that song right. You know, that's a dope song.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh shit. As far as shows, have you been doing a lot of shows since our last interview?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot because that's who I was asking you kind of for advice and stuff because I was really nervous. Like, I had never been in front of people like that. But as I've been going, I've been doing a lot more. And then my fan base has been growing. And my fan base is really strong. Like, their supporters, they come out. I would say that every show I've done, at least there's been one person there for me, like, to support. And I always meet someone new. Even if I didn't have any like fans, let's say, like come up to me like they're shy or whatever like that. Like they'll message me afterwards. I was there, like I wanted to come say hi to you, but I was nervous or whatever. And I'm like, that's crazy, you know, like I love that. Come say hi to me next time. But it just shows, you know, like that. Or even that, I've always kind of met new people. Everywhere I've been going, it's been expanding. Like I've been meeting new fans, new supporters. So yeah, I don't know. I've been getting a lot of shows lately. Like I'm trying to do more big ones because the smaller ones that I do, I know it's like capacity and then like tickets sell out and stuff like that. So I've been trying to do more, definitely. Okay. I'm staying busy. Yeah.
Now, I want to bring something up that I haven't heard, but I was played by your manager.
Okay.
When you guys were here 2 years ago, he played me some music and I went around bragging about you. I'll be honest with you, and I just don't do that about a lot of just anybody. And within these 2 years, I haven't heard none of those songs come out.
They did, though. I know what song you're talking about. It's Everyone Knows.
Okay, hold on. No, there were...
He should have asked me. He should have asked me.
There was a couple of songs.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, to be honest with you, it sounded like on some more East Coast shit.
I have one song I think I know what you're talking about. It's for my new album. That's like, that song I saved off because I was like, it wouldn't fit in Hustle Anthem. Like, the way it is so different, and it's like it's like edited, like a singing, I guess, like auto-tune type thing. But it's supposed to be like that, like on some club vibe type thing. And I'm like, this Hustle Anthem was not on a club vibe. It was on Hustle Anthem, like my hustle, like, yeah, all the different flows I can do.
Right.
Like it showed sadness, like just emotions, really, that one.
Right.
So only one of those tracks, but Everyone Knows is one of the tracks that I did show you, and you liked that one. I did a video for that one. I think about like 2 years ago. It was right after I left this. I'm gonna have to send it to you now.
Okay, please.
Now I'm gonna have to send it to you. So it's like, it's probably just one of those things, you just missed it. But the other track you're talking about, I'm saving it. I want to make sure I do everything on my timing, I guess. And then when you were saying like, oh, as an artist, you should take criticism, right? Like not just, oh, I like it, who cares? I have probably, like, my manager could tell you, I have like 20 songs right now, not released. And I know my fan, like, even hearing that right now, they're going to be like, what the, drop that. Like, what?
Right.
Because nobody knows that. But it's like, yeah, I'm sitting for a reason, all right? Like, for a reason, I'll have a whole album coming. Like, I want to give them something. I don't want to just, here's this, and I'm stressing out trying to write more. Oh, I got to do a video, too, for that track. Like, I'm really trying to like put thought into everything I'm doing moving forward.
Right. Okay. Now, would you ever consider doing an EP, 6 or 7 album with no West Coast sound?
That's my flow. I mean, what do you mean by that?
Meaning, like, say it's a little bit of maybe some R&B and maybe a little bit of some East Coast feel.
Yeah, I would want to because I want to keep trying to grow. Like, I don't know. I want to keep trying to grow as an artist. I want to try it. I want to see if I can do it.
Now, hypothetical scenario, you're doing all this West Coast sound, you got your little fan base, but say you do a 6 or 7 song EP and it has more of some Alicia Keys feels, more of the Fugees feeling there, and you release it. Then you realize that your audience grew in Australia, Canada, Japan, and Europe, but LA's not really feeling it. Would you be okay with that?
Yes. Because there's still growth.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. You better be okay with that.
Well, it's because like I'm trying to think of that, like the bigger picture of everything. It's like there's different people everywhere. Not, dude, you can drive to LA. The people are not the same. We are not the same. You go to a different town, we are not the same. Like you compare another town to another town, they're gonna get mad. They are not the same. You can't. I don't think you could say anyone. Oh, these two things are exactly the same. Nowhere. It doesn't matter. Their neighbor's house is not the same. Like I hate to say it. So it's like with your saying, oh, would you try doing like the R&B feel, all that? I would love to, because some people don't like my music because it's on that gangster stuff or on that hip hop stuff. So yes, because they might like that. And then if they like, let's say my fans like that stuff even more than everything I've been doing, everything I've been working on, that's okay. I'll do both then. I'm gonna have to, you know, at least I'll know. Like at least by then I'll know. Or even if they hate it, all right, I won't do that again. Like, you know, like at least I'll know. Like, so I'm trying to just, I guess, keep a positive mind about everything. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's a good thing that at least that you're open for it, because again, I think, just my opinion, I think that would be a better sound for you, but that's just my opinion. If I were to bring up some tracks and say, I need you to listen to this, okay? You may say it's dope, but I don't ever want you to think, fuck, I'm abandoning my West Coast sound.
Yeah.
No, you're just expanding.
Just check it out,
You know, so I think you should at least be open and try some new shit.
Well, thank you. Well, today I'll show you afterwards some new stuff. That way you can see what I've been working on. Because that too, like, I'll be talking about it, telling people here and there. But I feel like once they hear these 2 new albums I'm working on, they're gonna be like, dang, like that's way different. Like it's definitely too dank. But I stepped it up for these ones. That's why I've been sitting so long, like trying to make sure. Like I was gonna drop an EP with like 5-6 songs, but I was like, I need to add a couple more. Like, there's no reason I can't. I just need to try harder. So, like, after work, I would be making myself stay up, like, shower real quick, clean up the whole room, do everything I need to, and then, boom, got to get to my second job type thing. Like, that's how I tried doing it. And then Instagram, try and stay active. All right, I didn't really do much today, but what can I post about? All right, oh, shoot, here's the behind the scenes nobody's seen. I think they might want to see that. Here we go. You know, like, I'm trying. Like, that's why I'm just...
Okay.
So I feel like that's all I can do. Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot really quick, and I need you to give me the first name that comes to your mind.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
The best rapper to have ever done it out of San Diego.
Shadow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was your second? Was there any?
Night Owl.
Okay.
And then Little One.
Okay.
But it's like they were all one time like a gang. So it's like not a gang, you know, but like a group. Like, not even that. It's like they were just all coming up same time. Like, doing that gangster rap and all that. So me, I think them, because also I was raised on them. Like the first time I heard any songs about where I was from was them. Like they were the first ones I heard even putting it on. Like I never heard any song. I don't think I've ever heard like a singing song or a country song saying San Diego. Like I don't think I've ever heard that, you know? I really think it's just coincidence. It's in the genre that my family I was raised around and all that. And so them, like they're the ones that I put on. Like for me personally, everyone has their own personal. That's who. Not everyone likes hip hop. Not everyone likes gangster rap. Or they like hip hop, but not the gangster side of it. So me saying that, some people definitely will have mixed feelings. But it's like that's what I was raised on. That came to my head like that. Like those ones.
You could include yourself if you want. Okay, what I'm about to ask you.
All right.
If there's one best female that has ever done it out of San Diego.
I feel like there's another girl rapper from San Diego that I didn't know was from San Diego. I don't want to speak on that because it's gonna no, because I don't even know. I don't think I'm the best. No, I still got time to grow. I got things to learn. I'm not speaking on that because I don't know. I don't even Like I'm saying now, I'm probably gonna go home and be like, oh shoot, that girl's from San Diego. But it's like I feel like there's a girl from San Diego that I just can't think of right now that is dope that I know, like that's older, that did it before me.
Okay.
I don't know if you know and you just no, you can't think of none.
No, I cannot think of none.
It's somebody, but I don't know. It's not like I can't just, it just didn't come to my head right there. Okay. And I'm not putting myself there because I'm not, you know.
Okay. Just in general, San Diego, LA, doesn't matter where she's from. Okay. But when it comes to Chicanas, who is the best who have ever done it in your eyes?
JV.
JV, is there a second or third?
The Chicana. Let's see. I don't know. I like Snow the Product because she be herself.
Okay, people would say her. Some people would even throw in, I had other females tell me, Miss Crazy.
Yeah, Miss Crazy too. She's dope. That girl who was with lighter shade of brown.
Teardrop.
Yeah, she's dope. I wish she kept doing it.
Yeah.
But she stopped doing music. I wish she kept doing it. Have you heard of La Clica?
No. La Clica?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the band's called. They have a song called Mexican Gangsters, and it's a girl who does that track. Like, I was telling my manager that I don't know who she is. Like, even that, if people know what I'm talking about. Like,
when did it come out? Do you know?
I'd have to look it up, but it's called Mexican Gangsters, and it's a girl rapping it, but it's under their record stuff. And she says her name, but like I just couldn't catch it, and they didn't tag her. They didn't give her credits on the YouTube. Like, I don't know, but that girl, whoever she is, I think I put her at the top. Like, I've never heard any other songs, right? I've only heard that song, but she got down on that song. I don't know how old that song is, but
okay, can you look that up?
Okay, I just wanted to mention that Tupac mentioned San Diego. Like, he was one of the first rappers, I guess it would be when he says from Diego to the Bay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Do you remember what year that was dropped in?
95.
95. Now, was that before?
Yeah. Huh?
Was that before possibly any San Diego rapper ever claimed their city on vinyl?
As like a famous song, probably.
Yeah.
I would say. I know. There's more people that said it in their raps.
Right, but we're talking about some Chicano rappers.
Yeah.
So can we say that Tupac was the first?
Damn. Too dank and Tupac. All right, I'm okay with it.
What's up with all you San Diego rappers? They
That's
probably weren't around yet. But anyways, much love to San Diego.
Much love.
Check out La Clica one.
Okay.
Okay. And what was the name of the song again?
Mexican Gangsters.
Mexican Gangsters. Okay. You know, it's funny because I've been claiming my neighborhood since the 80s on mixtapes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then on my record, when my record came out in 1991, we were claiming it in there too. It was funny because back then the dope thing about when you give your credits, they give you a little certain space when you open up the CD or the cassette.
Yeah.
Tony A's credits, High C's credits, whatever. I was thanking all the fucking motels and liquor stores and everything. It was
But that's dope, yeah, because they didn't have to, like,
right.
Yeah, like people forget that, dude. And then something that stuck with me since I met you is you were my first ever interview, right? You're my first ever. You gave me a shot when nobody else did, so I want to thank you for that because I honestly really do mean that. And you told me something. You were like, "Oh yeah, but when you get big, you're gonna forget about me, like everybody does." Like, and I was like, "Nah, I won't." And you were like, "Nah, you say that now, but just wait." But like the way you said it, and it's just like I want to say it again. Like, no, that's not gonna be the case with me. Just know that, all right? Because you literally gave me my first ever opportunity, and it's like, dude, anybody could have. And then that shit talkers, right? They were like, "Who the fuck is it? Like, who's that little ass girl, man? I ain't never heard of her. She ain't even got no views, da-da-da." And your whole thing was, nah, I see potential in her. Not listen to the music. Listen to the music. Don't go off the views. And that's why since day one with you, it's like, I like that you're always like that. Because it's like, that's real life. You have to go off the real life of everything. And so I just want to say thank you again. Because it's like, you said that and it has not left my mind. And it's like, because I know I told you that. I'm not like that as a person. But it's like, no, Tony, like, I'm always remember you till I'm old. I'm be my dementia talking. Tony A, the noise, the intro. Tony A, you guys know the Roadium radio, like, it's just gonna be one of those things. Like, we're locked in, like.
That's
so yeah,
awesome.
It's like I just really appreciate it, because.
No, that's awesome.
From there to here, like, people are gonna see. From that interview, I was shaking in my boots. I was scared. I was like, the whole time I'm like this, and I kept repeating myself. Like, I don't know. I know I've grown a lot, but it's like, thank you, because look at like.
No, you're very welcome.
Yeah, I've been trying since then.
You know what? I do want to say that one of the females besides yourself that I really had a great time interviewing was when I first met her, and it was Bella the rapper.
Okay.
Her manager, Erica, who I have much love for, B&B Entertainment, Erica, she told me about her. And she told me her story, how she saw her rapping in the backyard, and that there was just something very special about her. She goes, and I want you to interview her. Can you do that? I didn't even know who this girl was, but she sent me one song, and I saw the potential. And I said, yeah, bring her on.
From the song, right?
From
Not
just a
followers,
song, and it was over the phone.
Oh, so
Just-
that's even better.
Yeah, over the phone, and I heard it, and I was like, okay. She walked in, this little tiny thing. She was 17 years old. She came in with her mom. I loved and I respected that. And I just told her, hey, you want a bus? And she was like, yeah. Like, she was a firecracker. One thing that I appreciate from girls like yourself and people like Bella, that I appreciate other than men is this. That I've told dudes, are you done to rap? Even if you just rap a 16-bar verse from one of your songs. Nah, I don't do that.
Like Too Cool? Or?
Yeah, I've asked girls, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, wow, why is it that the girls have more balls than the guys?
Well, me, I'm like, I might mess up, but I'm like, I'm going to keep going. Like, I'm going to try. I got to, because, like, I'm right here. It's not like I'm, like, tomorrow be like, hey, Tony, you think that I could just come back and do it real quick? You know, like, no, it's like, I'm already right here. It's like, gotta try. I don't know. Yeah.
You know, and I want to give a shout out to this one female artist that I had here as well, whom I think is very, very dope. I'm going to send you her page.
Okay.
Her name, Alex, correct me if I'm wrong, Lady Lux?
Lady Lux?
Okay, Lady Lux. Okay, she's like on some real hip hop shit. Like,
Okay. She's from California?
Yeah, also more like some boom bap shit.
Okay.
At least that's my opinion of her. And she just like, I don't really want to bust no freestyles. I said, okay, cool, no problem. When we started taking calls, somebody asked her, hey, you down to rap? Sure, why not? And she rapped. And like, that was
like, probably she was like, all right, shit. Like, y'all want to hear me too? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
But she was dope, man.
That's dope,
I've had
yeah.
more females rap live than dudes.
Hey, we had
That's right.
Natalie Chacon. She rap.
Yeah, Natalia Chacon, she rapped too. We had somebody else, bro. Not only Natalia, pero, God, there's been several up-and-coming females that I wish nothing the best for. But I do remember, like, and I told your manager, you know what? You have such potential. I don't think you're hard-headed, but I've said this. I just hope she's not hard-headed and she listens.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
You know, because, you know what? Stick with him. He's got you this far. Sky's the limit. So, we got a couple of minutes before we open up the lines. Did you ever find that La Clica song? Go ahead and give us that info.
Yeah, that's the name of the artist, La Clica, and it's called Mexican Gangsters. And
Give us the release date. Do you know?
I'm looking right now.
Okay. The release date and who is the female if they give you those credits?
Okay.
Because the first time I ever heard that song was on Pandora. It came on, and then because it shows you the credits normally, and then it said, like, their music record label, and then it just said La Clica, and I was like, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just, like, their homegirl. Maybe they just dropped it. But to me, I was like, dang, they didn't give her no credits. I was trying to find
It
it.
says right here that it came out in 1998.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
It was called La Clica.
Did it say where they're from at all?
And then album Clica 1.
I'll click on.
Okay. So that's the name of the group, Clica One, and the album's called La Clica, had a female, but does it give the female's name?
No, it doesn't.
Wow, didn't even give her credit. That's
That's
fucked up.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. And I swear to God, she's like the best female, like, Chicano rapper that I have heard. Just come on. Like, I literally was like, I'm not like that to save a song like that. And she came on, I was like, who is this girl? I thought she was a new upcoming rapper. I was like, oh, who is this? And
Right.
like, I wanted to check her out. And then I clicked it, and it was them. It was only the guys in the picture. And I was like, that's a girl rapping,
Right.
not the guys. And I was like, all right. So then I looked it up. Nothing came up, and I was like, dang, they really didn't give her no credit. Like, she went hard in it. Like, to me, like, compared to all these other rappers, like, even her and JV, that shit would have been hard. And I'm like,
Yeah.
So I was more like, let me see if this girl's still rapping, but I can't find her. If you guys are seeing this, you know what I'm talking about, send me your stuff. I want to check it out. Like, I only heard that one song. I've never heard the others.
That
Don't
shit
know
was
what
done on purpose. I'm going to tell you, they leave you out. That shit was done on purpose. I'm going to tell you
like
why.
that.
I produced 9 songs on an album that had 10 songs. So I just, one other producer did 1, and I did the other 9. So 10 songs on the album. They only gave me credit for 6. And then when I fucking called them and I said, how come my name is missing off those 4? Or it was a typo, the label messed up, but it's already out. It was bullshit.
I'm not even going to say what it was because I feel like that's too specific, but I've had something
say it.
similar already happen that stuff came out and it was like finals and my name was wrong. And I was like, dude, like they didn't put Tudang, they put Nikki Kikita. Like it said Nikki Kikita, and I was like, "Who the hell is Nikki Kikita?" Like I know Nikita. Okay, maybe you think my rap name is Nikita, but it said Nikki Kikita, and I was like, so how many people saw this? But it was already done, and I was like, I said something, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't even realize that," and I'm like, "Did y'all now? How did y'all now?" Yeah, and I was like, "It is what it is," because still my fans came through, and they were more like, what is that? And I was like, it was a little typo. You know what they said it was. Like, I put it out there. I was like, no, it was a typo. And they're like, all right. But dude, like that, if it was an album or something like that, no, I would be like, give me my credit. That's why too with that girl, I was more like trying to think if I was her type thing. Like, did you not want to be credited?
Right.
I want to know, because if so, I'm about to give you your credit. Oh shoot, you guys know that song that doesn't have her tagged? Well, this is who it is. Like,
yeah,
like stuff like that. I'm like,
it's
dang.
like Latin active or lighter shade or brown, like if they would have never gave Teardrop her credit. Everybody knows who she is because of that song.
Yes.
She got off. Dope song. Classic song. Okay, but it's like not putting her name on there. Oh, it was a typo.
Yeah.
Bullshit, homie.
Yeah. It's like, because you know she went hard and you don't want people to go for her and not your stuff.
And it's true. And I'm going to tell you, I've been in the studio, okay, where guys have been there. They're doing a song with a girl. The girl goes in after those guys have already rapped, okay? Blown them out, okay? She leaves. Those dudes redo their verses.
I feel it. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
How do you feel it? Tell me.
I mean, I've already, that couple of times, like, I'm not trying to be like that, but it's like, they told me straight up, in case they watch it. I'm not gonna say their names, but we did some songs and they had me rewrite it before, and they were like, oh, I'm gonna write in the studio, or I already have some stuff written. And then they were like, oh, go record right now. And I was like, well, let me hear what you have so I can like feel the vibe. Nah, you go first. And they have all their homies there, right? I hate studio sessions like that. Like, they're trying to make it a party, and it's like, especially when there's no separate room and there's like a mic in the room, you're like, oh, we doing it right here? I'm right in front of everybody, and they keep talking or they're messing with food, whatever. I hate that. But either way, like, that happened, and I went in and I turned the whole mic, my back to everyone, and I went off, and I was like, man, I just have to act like nobody's here. Otherwise, my verse for my part is gonna be messed up on someone else's song. Right when I did it, I turned around, and then there were supposed to be 2 other guys on the song, and then they were like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even know you rap like that. Like, what the hell? I thought you were gonna sing or something. And I was like, I'm a rapper. Like, y'all didn't know that? Like, because they were just added on to someone else's thing. And I was like, yeah, I'm a rapper. And then they went and pulled the guy to the side. Literally scandalous. I could hear them. They're just like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to rewrite my whole thing. I'm not about to have a girl one up me and shit. Nah, fuck that. I'm the vato on the song. And I'm like, okay, like you making it a bigger deal than it is, dude. Like, be confident in what you had. Like, and that too, I don't try to get into that. And like, I know genders and all that, people get envious, but to me, I'm like, we're equals, bro. Like, we're all trying to make it. Like, don't be like that. And it's like, it's just coincidence. And it's like, dude, okay, yeah, maybe I went off on it, but wouldn't you be glad? It's our song.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Like, it's the same views. Like, dude, they still gonna hear your part, but I get it. It's still your image and all that, but it's like, you wrote it and you were okay with it before. Yeah. At that point, you're just envious, dude. Like, you're just like, nah, I thought you were gonna do bad type thing. Like, yeah, I don't know.
No, I was in with a rapper one time, and I'll mention the guest rapper. He told me, I want to get this artist on my song. Can you make it happen? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Now, I knew the guy that I was working with could rap. Mm-hmm. I knew he could rap. So when this guy came in, and the guy that came in was B-Real from Cypress Hill.
Oh, shoot, okay.
Came in, can you play me the beat tone? And he wrote it. Cool, and this is, I want to say 97. He wrote it. Okay, let's go in. Goes in the room, closes the door. Can't really see him, but I could talk to him on the mic. Mm-hmm. I go, are you ready? And you can hear the lighter. And he goes, give me 1 minute.
But added to his thing.
Yes.
Like,
so then he just says, all right, drop it.
Uh-huh.
He knocks that shit out.
Damn.
Okay. He might have done maybe about 2 or 3 takes at the most.
Oh, okay.
At the most. So and then My rapper got nervous as shit. He went in there and couldn't even stay on beat. Let me tell you something. And I knew my boy can rap, but he got intimidated.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what happens when they see a young Latina just walk in there, tear shit up, and all of a sudden I got to rewrite. Look, if you got to rewrite shit, your shit wasn't good enough to begin with.
Yeah.
Now you just turn it into a fucking battle.
Well, that's why too. I feel like this literally that they like that. They're trying to battle
Yeah.
you. They're more like, nah, fuck that. Like I'm not gonna. Nah, what the? And it's like I don't know, dude. And that too, I've noticed too with a lot of like the studio shit. Like I know everyone writes different, everyone works different, but once you bring like alcohol and all that into that's everywhere, dude. Every studio, like people be trying to be on that, and I'm like, if I don't know you like that, nah, I'm not trying to get. Dude, I'm here for business. Literally that we're trying to write. Studio time is scheduled time, and like a lot of people don't realize that. Like a lot of upcoming like newer artists, they're more like, oh, I'm gonna bring all the homies to the studio. Dude, a lot of the times your homies gonna hold you back from getting your work done and stuff like
Absolutely.
that. And it's like that's the case. And then all their friends are there and then they get embarrassed or that. It's like when it comes to that, it depends how you want to do it. If you're trying to take this music stuff serious, it gotta be like a business, dude. Like you gotta be mentally all there type thing. Like the moment like you come for that or man, she's probably not gonna do that good, or I don't even know who I'm collabing with.
Right.
Dude, you did that to yourself. You
Yeah.
prepared yourself for the didn't it prepare yourself for the unexpected?
You know, I know every rapper, producer, artist, musician works different. I work with professional musicians. There's a guy named Robert Bacon. Most of you guys that know DJ Quick's sound, a lot of it is a guy named Robert Bacon. He's been with DJ Quick since his second album on. He's great bass player, lead guitar player. He's just an amazing musician. I know he would come in and he would take a shot of something, close his eyes and just play. I know when I was in the studio with NWA, the engineer would never allow anyone to drink or smoke in the studio.
Yeah.
You go outside if you want to do that after. I remember Eazy-E said one time, we don't drink in here. He says, what are we celebrating? We ain't even finished.
I mean, it's true. Yeah.
It's true.
Like, wait till it's done, until
It's
you
true.
accomplish something. Yeah.
Now me, like for an example, Be Real told me, when I smoke, like it opens up my horizons, if you will. I see and I hear more.
Yeah,
when
and
he
I get
smokes.
that.
But that's when he's writing.
Yeah.
Okay. Me, when I'm coming up with a track,
Mm-hmm.
I'll drink. Mm-hmm. I start hearing shit that I normally wouldn't hear.
Yeah.
But now let's just say that somebody says, okay, Tom, I'll take that beat. Let's go track it.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
Yeah, there.
I want to be able to hear her rap or him rap, hear the engineer lay my shit down right. I don't drink that. I don't drink nothing. I need to hear my shit just in clarity.
Well, some too, the newer rappers, like that mumble rap, dude, like they be doing like pills and all that, get nosing it before they record, and you hear it.
Walking with a balloon.
Dude, you hear it in their fucking rap. They're like, yeah, and you're like, what the hell did you just record? Like your last song did not sound like that. And then, but then you pay attention to like, cause that too, they're like, people are very flashy with the internet right now with all that. Like, I think always, but with what they're doing. But as an artist, it matters, dude. Cause okay, you're posting you over here nosing it, right? Back to back to back. And then you drop a track like that. I'm be like, all right, well, you burned all your brain cells. There goes all your lyrics. That's why you sound like that now. It's like, I'm not trying to be like that, but dude, your image matters. And it's like, care about yourself, please. Cause dude, look at the effects of everything. Literally that, or you turn up and party all last night and then tomorrow you're performing. Dude, now you're all shitty and people think that you fucking don't want to be there, but it's really you're just hungover. You're like, nah, I want to be here. I'm here to perform. But then now you're performing like fucking gone, And it's like, I don't know. People just, I don't know. Like everyone lives and learns, But I'm like, you got to think it like.
They're living for the moment. They're not thinking long term.
Yeah.
And believe me, I everything you've said, I've said it before, but coming out of me, I'm an old hater according to the audience.
Well, it's just you experience it, and it's like you either want to see it for what it is, or you just want to sugarcoat it. And majority of people want to sugarcoat it because they do the same thing, and it's like,
yeah,
own it up. Like, okay, I could do the same thing. I drink, I'd have fun and all that, but dude, I know my time and place and that. Okay, if I were to record a track drinking or whatever, I know it's gonna be able to tell by my voice, and it's like. Maybe these rappers don't care. They're like, oh, that's another version of me, another flow.
Right.
All right. But you wanted to do that,
Yeah.
And I don't know. Some people are okay with it. Some people don't care, but it's their own personal image. It comes down to.
In your opinion, who is the hottest Chicano rapper out there right now?
Are you saying best or just has the most eyes on them?
Most eyes on, or should I say the most popular?
Okay. Popular for music or popular for clout?
Social media.
Lefty Gunplay.
Okay. Are you a fan of his music, or whether you're a fan of his music, have you listened to his music?
Yeah, I've listened to his music. He's funny. That's what it is. I think that's why I like him. He's just funny. Like, the shit he says is funny. But then, like, sometimes I'm, like, hearing him rapping, and I'm like, we can rap battle. Like, we really could. Like, I'll battle you, Lefty. Like, we can battle. But it's, like that. It's like, all right. It just depends. You know, he's a different rapper. He does his stuff different. His is more like, I'm doing this shit for fun, you know? Like, I'll clown on you and all that. And then, like, that dude who just dissed everybody, freaking Swifty Blue.
Okay. What do you think about him?
He's all right, but it's like that. Like, I haven't really heard nothing by him but the dissing or like you gotta check in with LA with Swifty Blue, that internet stuff. Like I'm saying, when you're saying who's trending, all that, that's what I was getting into. It's like it depends how you want to go about it. But like that, it's like again, he just dropped the diss and all that stuff, which is cool.
He dissed a lot of.
He dissed hella motherfucking people, and now what's everyone doing? Waiting for the clap back. But you know, it's like it's getting those views and all that stuff. So right now, it's been just them on the internet. Every time I go on there, I see those two guys going back and forth. They're Chito Ranas. He's popping up a lot too right now. Like just with it's a beef though. It's like everyone's
I'm a little
keeping
confused
entertained.
About him and Swifty. I've had Swifty here. He's been here twice, and then he came the third time with a guy named Doughboy 909? Yeah, a guy named Doughboy 909. So he came here. So he's been here 3 times. When he got out of jail, he was supposed to be here, and then I don't know what happened. Okay, so Swifty was friends with Chito Ranas. Is it Chinto or Chito? Chito Ranas. Okay, he was friends with him, and then for some reason they broke up, and then they like got back together again.
That's why I don't follow none of the beef. I'm saying that's
neither.
what's on there. Yeah, it's just everywhere, and it's like I don't know if that's what they want. I don't know if they're paying people to repost this stuff, but I'm like, shit, all right, like y'all doing you, like y'all are just dope artists individually. Y'all got your own talents, how you do it, but like that when like who's popping up the most?
Yeah, so he dissed a lot of people. Okay, now on some street stuff, the bad thing is that you put a target on your back.
But you think he don't know that? Even with the whole you gotta check in, he knows that.
No, he knows that. Yeah. But my thing is that, and this is not asking you, this is somewhat of a rhetorical question, is why would you want that? You see what I'm saying?
Well, why did that dude, Tekashi 6ix9ine want all that? Like, same stuff, you know, it's just, I don't know what goes through a person's mind. Sometimes they just don't care no more, or they're just like, clout is clout, money is money. I don't know. That's why when it comes to that stuff, I see it. I'm just more like, shit, like it's just entertaining for everybody at this point. I'm not personally in it. I don't have personal feelings because at the end of the day, I'm not that person. I'm not living their life. I'm not in their shoes. And that's why my whole thing with you, I've been telling you, is like, I like meeting people because I'm like, are you really like that? Like, I want to get my own vibe because I'm like, okay. And some people are not like that at all. Dude, like this person could be the most outgoing person on Instagram, and then you meet them in person, they're shy, or like they'll be with a group of people, but they're in the back, and you would think they're in the front, and it's like that's cool, you know, like, but it like I don't know, everyone's different. They feel like they can't be themselves or different personas.
I'm glad you said that because the majority of the people, without saying any names, that have acted gangster on social media, when I have met them here or on the street, very, very nice guys, almost to the point like, bro, you're doing this for clout.
Well, that's why you can be nice, but it's like the moment you get asked about something, then you're like, I don't really know. Or like, I grew up listening to songs like that, so I started rapping like that, and it's like, there's your answer right there. Like, I don't know. Like, they just kind of, everyone kind of,
Last thing before I want to get into when some of the new music drops, okay? And the reason why I'm saying this, because I want to tell people that a lot, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of these rap beefs amongst Raza are fake.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why. Had a rapper contact me about 1.5 years ago, maybe 2 years. And he told me and this other rapper are going to start a fake beef. I'm going to drop a song about him. He's going to drop a song about me. We're going to involve neighborhoods. And I want you to bring us together and make peace on your podcast.
But it gets views.
And I said no.
Yeah, because you're like, I'm not, you like talking about that real stuff. And then how's it, okay, you do fake stuff. What else is fake?
Well, what ended up happening, they ended up doing it. And then one of them got a little too personal, and then it really turned into a real beef. Okay, then one of the
talking shit, yeah.
Yeah, the same rapper called me up and he said, now there's going to be bloodshed on your hands if you don't bring us together.
Oh my God. Like, you're like.
Yeah, you don't want to know what I told him. So, that's my thing. I'm like, bro, like, all this shit started off as fake, but then it turned into something real. It's just very dangerous when we
It's the internet.
fuck around like that. So, to Dank, what can we expect from you soon? I know you'll be dropping or working on a vision with MTO, and then from the rest of 2024, we're 6 months into 2024. We got 6 months left. What can we expect from To Dank?
We're definitely gonna have before the end of the year. One of my albums is gonna be dropping.
Albums of consisting of how many songs?
So one album has like 8 songs.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm still seeing if I'm gonna add more to make
Okay.
it like 12.
Okay.
But I want to see because I might do some as singles. I'm just still debating on it because I do want to give the people something. I might just give them one from the album and then see how it goes. You know.
Yeah.
But from there, you're gonna get one of the albums definitely this year. You got more features coming out this year that I've been working on. Bigger shows coming out as well that are gonna be local, like more down here in San Diego and then LA at bigger venues for like more people to go. And also, I'm gonna be doing more age inclusive events. So
Okay.
when I was last here, all my songs were explicit. I couldn't perform places. I could, but it's just too much editing and like, nah, I can do better. Why can't I make a couple songs not like that? No reason, you know? So I did that, and I'm trying to do that because I know some of my fans are younger. Some people have kids. They can't not bring them. They want to meet me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do more stuff like that for inclusiveness and also like just with the community. I'm going to be in the community a lot more. Like I'm going to be doing a lot more fundraisers and stuff. I have some fans in TJ. You guys are going to see me in TJ this year doing a backpack drive for the kids.
Dope.
So I'm really just trying to do anything I can. You're just going to see me doing more. That's it. Like, stay tuned, and I'm going to be putting it out there. And then I'm going to be dropping visuals, too, because I want you guys to see, like, my directive side come to life more.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, like I said, her tag is on the screen right there, To Dank. Make sure you guys follow her on Instagram. Let's get her up to 10K. What's that, bro?
It's pinned in the comments.
Okay, it's pinned in the comments, so that way you can just click on there and just give her a follow. If you want to DM her, let her know that you guys saw her on Roadium Radio. Another thing, as far as merch, when can we expect that, or do you have any coming out this year?
So I already have it out.
Okay.
I actually just dropped it this year, 2dnk.com. If you guys look that up, it'll come up right away. Or also in my bio on Instagram, I have it linked. I have been having the black shirts and black and white ones, but I just dropped hoodies finally. I have like a mug that's out. I have a different styled like a girl fitted shirt. So right now it's just the basic things, but also before the end of the year, I have a couple collabs I've been working on for some new To Dank font, logos, designs, all that. All that stuff's gonna be coming out this year as well. Like I have a lot in store, so definitely stay tuned, and you guys are gonna see a lot.
All good. If you see anybody that, or if you've seen any of my interviews where maybe whether he's known or she's known or she's unknown and he's unknown, and you wouldn't mind like working with them, but you can't reach them, let me know. And I'll put you in contact with them, because see, a lot of times people try to look for that one feature to try to take them over the top. Like, it's like saying, man, if I could just get a song with Snoop Dogg.
I always say that.
Yeah,
you never know who's watching. I'm like, that's facts.
I'll be in. But now, say you do get a song with Snoop Dogg, hypothetically, and doesn't really do that good. The numbers
I'm
that
still
you
be
thought.
happy. I'll to myself.
Right.
Yeah,
Personally, you'll be happy.
Personal glory, yeah.
But now, say you do a song with a fucking guy named MC Chocolate.
Yeah, and that's the best banger ever.
Yes. You just never know.
Okay, yeah. It is what it is. I mean, like I said, I'm going with the flow, and live and you learn. That's all I can.
Exactly.
Give a negative or positive.
So if there's a rapper out there called MC Chocolate or MC Nalgon, hit us up. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the. Let me know if I'm connected to the roadcaster. Go ahead and put the number up. Okay, we got a few minutes, so we're gonna take some phone calls, you guys. So as soon as we get the phone call, we'll go ahead and put these headphones on. Other than that, is there anything I didn't ask you? Anything you want to share? Anything you want to say, or that we didn't touch on?
Just,
maybe you might want to look at your manager in case he wants to remind you of something.
Just like a shout out, like
Okay.
Yeah, that's it at the end. That's all I want to
Okay.
do. Yeah.
Okay, all good. So, you guys, once again, okay, let's see who this is. Go ahead and put these headphones on. Okay, I think I know who this is. Caller, your name and where are you calling from? Okay, who's gonna call back? I know who this is.
Okay.
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Tony A. Caesar from Paris.
What's good, my brother? How you doing tonight?
Tonight is beautiful, beautiful weather, beautiful sunset. Hope everybody's doing blessed.
Yes, I'm doing good, my brother. You got a question?
Yes, I do. I got a couple of 3 comments or questions for Miss Dank. Welcome back. Welcome back to Tony Radio, Roadium Radio.
Thank you.
First of all, thank you for attending. Thank you, Miss, for attending the Pomona show. That was for the autism.
Yes, of course. I
Yes,
did
good
a
looking
vlog
out.
too.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Everybody go check that out. Great cause. This young lady has a good head on her shoulders.
Thank you so much.
So let's all support her and yeah, let's all support her. And also a native of Fallbrook, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I am.
Now, everybody get on the map to Fallbrook, one of the best avocados you'll ever taste in your life.
That's facts.
Now-
That's facts. Yeah.
You gotta bring me some next time.
I know,
Yes,
next
Roadium
time.
Radio. Yeah, you need to bring some avocados. Caesar from Paris is not that far from there either.
Okay.
Another thing, one more thing. What now? We've been seeing you evolve the last 2 years, and the way your cadence is on the microphone, you're quick, you're snappy, you're good, and your vocabulary. Now, what are we gonna do spiritually, mentally, and physically today to evolve yourself for the next time that we see you, man?
Well, like I was kind of speaking on moving forward, I'm just taking everything I can get, like any feedback, anything like that. I listen and I'm trying to grow. So I'm just trying to go up, grow from here. I'm not trying to stay in the same spot. I want to do more, do big, better things.
Absolutely. From your mouth to God's ear, Tony A. Alex Caesar from Paris. And I'm out.
All
Thank
good, my
you.
bro. Thank you. Okay, you guys, the phone lines are open if you guys want to call and give to Dank. Here we go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up? My name is Robert, calling from Palmdale.
Robert from Palmdale. How you doing tonight, man? You got a question for Tu Dank?
I'm just, just listening to her music on YouTube and stuff, and she's dope, man. She's young, but her music is dope, and
Thank
that's
you.
what we need. We need Latinas with with dope music, and I think she'd be a good collab with Chacon, the Jaina Chacon.
Yeah, Natalia Chacon.
I think they would collab. Yes, I think them two together, I think they'd make a hit.
Is she like a singer or like rap?
She raps.
Oh, rap? Okay.
She actually does both. She actually does a little bit of both, but she raps. She's from Reno, but I think your two
Nevada?
styles would go together.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
but I just want to say what's up.
All right. Thank you.
Keep going forward, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. I'll send you those girls' pages so that way you
Okay.
can check out their music. There's also a girl out of Texas. Her name is Carla. She really doesn't have a rap name. That's just her name, Carla.
I think you showed me her last time. Does she model for FB County? I think I know who you're talking about. Is it with a K?
It's with the K, but I don't think she was here. I think she came after you because she was here this year, right, Alex? Carla?
I think I've seen her pop up. I don't think I've heard her
Okay.
She has
music,
the
but I think
three-
I've popped her up.
She has 3 A's at the last of her.
Okay, here we go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from? Hello, caller. Caller. Okay, caller, call back. I think it was a 559 area code. Caller, we couldn't hear you. So if you can call back, appreciate you. Okay, here we go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Caller. I can hear your TV, bro. You got to turn on your
I'm
TV.
here.
Yeah, what's good, my bro? Your name and where you calling from?
Oh, I'm calling from Colorado, 719.
All good, my brother. Can you please turn down your TV because we can hear the echo?
Oh, okay, yeah. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good, my bro. You got a question?
Yeah, I'm calling from 719. I was calling to see if she heard of any rappers outside of LA or any in Colorado.
Yeah, Lil Travieso.
Okay.
I actually was gonna do a song with him before he
Lil
passed away.
Travie?
Yeah, Lil Travie. I was gonna do a song with him. He heard all my music and stuff. We were gonna do something, and then unfortunately that happened. Like literally right before. Like we were working on stuff.
Are you gonna do any concerts here in Colorado or in Denver?
Not yet. If anybody reaches out to me, I'd love to. I'd love to collab with people over there too. Like I've heard Lil Nate, Travis' friend, and then my closest show to there is gonna be probably in Arizona. You guys are gonna see me in Arizona soon. I'm trying to do more stuff over there.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
Of course.
My dad's a big fan of Tony.
Oh shoot, that's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys.
And thank you.
Have a good one.
All right,
You
my
as
brother.
well.
Thank you. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Colorado. The phone lines are open. Caller, you want to give us a call? You got a question? We got a couple of more minutes. If not, then we're just going to continue our conversation. So, anything over there in your end, Alex? You got any chats? If not, let me know. Okay, here we go. We got a call. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
It's the homie Kike from the city of Esco.
Kike from the city of Escondido. What's good, my brother? You got a question?
Yeah, hey, first of all, saludos and booking, congratulations on your return to Roadium Radio today.
Thank you.
I got one comment. All this respectfully, all right. Caesar from the city of Paris is tripping because the Huacateras over here on the east side got the best avocados.
Let's not start. Come on, we got avocado festival. We got the festival over here. You know you coming to our town for the avocado festival. Stop playing.
Chale tamale.
Hey, but I'll check them out. I'll see.
No, for sure. Hey, and I had one comment. You said the song Mexican Gangsters on La Ica.
Yeah.
Okay, the female MC goes by Lady Bugsy, like the gangster.
Lady
Siegel.
Does
Bugsy Siegel, yeah. Like
Oh.
the mobster, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
like Lady Bugsy.
Oh shit. Does she still rap or do you not know?
No, you research. I just know that on top because I've heard that track for a while back too and shit. And I have to fucking keep doing the whole fucking rewinding on that shit to get the name of it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Like I literally, I was trying to catch it. I was trying to look up what I thought it was. And thank you for that because I'm about to do my research like you said.
Lady Bugsy. All good,
Bugsy,
everybody.
that's what's up.
Yeah, hey, much success to you. I'm looking forward to checking out your future projects, and you guys have a good night. Oh,
Thank
one more
you.
thing.
Yeah.
Alex.
What's up?
Hey, Alex is in the back, right?
Yes.
What's
Hey,
up?
fool, you gotta stop fucking up the super chat, fool.
Why? What happened?
Yeah. What's he doing, bro? Go ahead and let him have it. Go ahead.
Ya lleva rato que la vas cagando, my boy.
Oh, okay.
What,
I'm over here slaving away, making pennies so I can donate it to the platform, and you're not reading my shit.
Okay, I'll apologize for that, man, because you know you're right. I haven't been on it, and I just sometimes the refresh button right here is just not working, and I can't see them until after. But if anything, next time we'll read off all the ones that you that we miss. You know.
Hey, it's to the bueno, fool, but I just think it's that herbal medication is a little too. Well, you gotta dial it down a little bit. You know what I mean?
I haven't even really been smoking, bro. Damn, maybe I gotta smoke
I'm
more.
just fucking with you, fool.
all good, Kike.
Actually, yeah, that's part of the problem. You gotta hit that shit again. Hey, you guys have a good night, man.
You
You
too,
as
my
well.
brother.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, everybody, we're going to take 2 more phone calls, and then it's a wrap. Here we go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from? Oh, this motherfucker called from Pennsylvania. Caller, 725, call back. I got you. Let's go. We're going to take 2 more phone calls. Press redial. Let's go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Jake? This is another shameless plug. Miguelitos Tattoos on Instagram.
What's up, my brother? How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I'm really blessed and fortunate to get a chance to introduce myself to TD and K.
Yes.
All right. What's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. You said you're a tattooer?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. That's dope. All right. Tony, you guys are going to have to send me his info.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely send me a message. I'll check it out.
All good, my brother. You got a question?
Hey, thank you. I have one question. I'm pretty short. Just have one. Out of all the questions, I just have one question for you.
Okay.
Okay, here's my question. Are you down right now to bust a freestyle with a Freaky Tales beat?
Yeah, we can do the intro beat. Let's do it.
Okay, if it's not, okay, let me say this. If it's not a freestyle, then bust at least a 16-bar verse from a song that you know.
I think I got something.
Okay.
Freaky
Not the beat,
Tales
Alex.
beat or
The
the
Freaky Tale. She wants to
Or
hear the Freaky
the
Tale.
intro? Yeah, yours.
Yeah.
okay the intro for this
Not the
one.
beat.
For
Oh,
this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know when you got that ready, because I know we only got the video. We don't have
No,
the actual
I
audio.
already. I
Okay, cool.
converted.
Let me know when you're ready, okay?
Oh, okay. We
Okay,
gonna do it.
before you play it,
I'm gonna get water.
okay, let the first 8 bars go. And if you want, I'll count you in and you can start, okay?
All right. I just.
Okay, Alex, listen, because I don't want the beat louder than her voice. Let's go. Yo, here we go, Miguelito.
Test 1, test 2. Oh, shit. Gonna be loud.
Okay, everybody, let's give Alex some time. He hasn't had no weed today. So, he said he hasn't been smoking. Maybe he should. Is that what you said, Alex?
I'm trying to do it pausing.
Okay. Let's see. There we go. Turn it down. Just a little bit. Around right there. Let's see. Let 8 bars go.
Guess who's back? Oh snap, it's too dank for that ass. Yeah, they try to hate, but imitate how I stand. When I'm on interviews and envy rolls right by me. The comment section blowing up, got fools trying to find me. Yes, it's too dank for that ass. Yeah, 2D and K might relate, but they ain't who I am. From San Diego, Brooktown to the city. They say I'm like these rappers, but with that they can miss me. Cause they might be similar, but not like me. Don't think you understand, though, they just not like me. Similar, but not the same, dog. And if you shout out, don't get my name wrong, cause we are not the same, dog. Oh snap, you like it, why you feel so scared? You got women coming up, got hustlers everywhere. I'm saying women really make the world go round. And if they hating on us ladies, they just want us sound. Yeah, cause it's too dank for that ass. Yeah, fuck the haters, they can kiss my ass. I'm from the 6th block, baby, at that shit I'ma laugh. I don't mean it disrespectful, but respectfully that. Cause it's too dank's what I'm saying. I'm pushing all the pressure to the top, now I ain't playing. Them eyes rolling tough when my homies bring my name in. He asking about some beef, but you don't want it like I knew it, huh? You don't ask about me, baby, I'm from the big Brook town. Low riders, cars hopping where the gets down. You don't know it, then just stop it. I suggesting that you drop it too dank. Be my name, you forgot, now you got it. Ain't nothing left to say, mic drop in.
Ooh.
Oh, I ran out of breath for that shit. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna fit. I'm glad that shit fit.
Miguelito, your opinion.
Oh,
I have one. If we got down, but I have one question. Hey, did you guys Freaky Tales beat?
wait, what'd you say?
He couldn't find the Freaky Tales beat, bro, so we went with that.
Okay. Just trying to confirm that. Thanks.
Oh, good, my bro.
When I come back, I'll have
Best
to.
freestyle of the year.
Okay, there you go.
The best top 3 freestyle of the year. Right up to Natalia Chacon.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you. I appreciate that. Like, thank you. I was like, hey, let me just see if this shit goes hard. Let's go.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miguelito. Appreciate you, homie.
Have a good night, you guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Peace. Okay, guys, we're gonna take one more phone call. If you guys liked it, put fires on the super chat, on the live chat. If not, throw tomatoes. Okay. So here we go right here. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Dubtown Rob.
Hey, what's up?
What's good, my brother?
What's up with Tony? Hey.
What's good, my brother? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I just wanted to I really wanted to just call up and give Two Bank her flowers and you know what I mean, let her know, keep up the great work. She came a long way, you know what I mean? We played her on our show, and ever since then we just been following her and seeing her uprising.
I know.
And
Thank
just
you.
been doing her shit, man.
That show right there, Slapper Crap. That's where I got that's where I had to get my thick skin from. Right there, Slapper Crap, because that's where they coming for that ass. Like, they're going to let you know. So I appreciate you always, Rob. Thank you. And then, hey, if you guys don't know Dubtown Rob, check out my track, Stay Cautious. He went hard on that track.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, that's good shit. Much love to you both. Y'all have a blessed night, all right?
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, my brother. Peace. Thank you. Okay, that's about it for the calls. Let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. Let's see. Let me go ahead and log the hell out.
Thank you guys
all
for
good.
calling.
All good. Let me see. Let me get out of here. Boom, boom, boom. We're good. We can take these off now.
All right.
First and foremost, I know you probably had never heard that beat.
I've only barely heard it on your intro, but like
Yeah.
I was like, hopefully that shit would match it. Like, I don't even.
It did.
What do you think? I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, it did. It didn't mess to you.
That's my first freestyle like that.
Okay, now what do you think
Yeah.
about the tempo? Do you think that was too fast?
No, I think it was gangster. I like the thing. Like, I don't know how to like head bobbing, you know, like that, like Ice Cube, like West Coast shit.
Okay, now let me ask you this: do you know your tempos? Like, where does your voice usually sound good at? Does anybody ever tell you like you're at good at 94 or 96, 98?
I haven't heard that
because that was in the hundreds. That was like a 102 or 104.
Was that's what you call my rapping too, or no?
And, I mean, no. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about
I know, like the
BPMs.
beat.
Yeah, I'm
but
talking
like,
about.
what are you saying? Are you
as far
saying
as tempos? Okay.
So you pick beats based off tempos?
No, I actually do beats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, say if I'm working with you, right?
Yeah.
Say, and I tell you, play me a beat that you like. Say you play me Juicy from Biggie. Mm-hmm. I would look at that tempo.
Okay.
And I would say, okay, let me hear you rap to that now. Mm-hmm. Okay. If I thought your voice sounded good there, say the tempo was 88 beats per minute. I would try a 94 after that. Mm-hmm. Let me hear you bust to that. Okay, she still sounds good. Let's try 100 beats per minute. If I feel that you're straining too much your voice, then I need to keep you under 100. So I know 88 to maybe 96 is probably your best voice. Okay.
I don't know. I just try to give you my all.
I understand that, but that's where a good producer will bring the best out of you.
Comfortable, right?
Yeah, will bring the best out of you. You sound best
yourself.
here. There's other producer had you yelling. There's other producer, had you sounding too serious and shit.
The only thing I've heard with that, because I rap fast, like my song Punchline and stuff like that, is they're like, hey, you say a lot of words, so my best thing to you is make sure you're pronouncing everything out, and then don't try to speed it up. Don't try to cut it short. Don't do that. Do it exactly how you write it. So when people hear me say slang, that's how I write it, or that's just how I pronounce it too. I'm like, I do just talk kind of like, I don't know. People say I sound like a New Yorker or something like that, but I'm like, sometimes how I talk, I don't know, and how I write, like, it's just how I rhyme and stuff. So when you're saying like the BPMs, right?
Yeah, the tempo or the BPMs.
Tempo or BPMs. I switch it up. I always go off vibe in that. So I don't know, my stuff's more fast. Like that beat right there. Did you make that beat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's gangster. I like that beat. Well, like that. I like stuff like that. It's like, I don't know, that head rocking. Like I just go off of that. Really, like.
Okay, like for an example, the one that you did when you first came here. What was that called again?
The song.
Yeah, the song.
This shit hit.
That one. Do you know what tempo that was at all? Okay, it was at least in the 90s. Your voice sounded good there.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if I felt that, like just say, if I did that beat for you, and I thought you were yelling a little bit too much, or you were straining too much, where you couldn't breathe, then I would slow it down a bit.
Okay.
That's how a good producer brings the best out of his artist. That's why I don't like emailing shit to people.
Yeah.
And just rap to it. Nah, bro. Like I didn't see you rap it. We weren't vibing.
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling this shit. You know, that's why I'd rather work with people in studio.
Yeah.
I know people say today's a different time. Cool, but that's why you don't have no hits. So, anyways.
That's why with that, like, because then it comes into time, studio time. Some people don't want to because if they've never met each other, they don't want to just go out to eat, you know, like normal people,
Right.
or go to the beach, like, or just meet up at a park for music. Like, people get weird with that. They want to do studio because like professional music, right?
Right.
With me, because the internet and like that. Right now, I'm trying to work with some guy from Sweden. They're really into I didn't even know that, the West Coast beats, like
Right, has
Sweden.
influenced them.
Yeah, like their music is really into that, and they're very like with that funky stuff. So he doesn't know when he can ever get his passport to come over here. I understand that. It's different over there and all that. So I told him I want to work with him, but I was like, I don't know what we can do because that. And he's like, what if I just send you like 20 beats? He's like, if you hate those, then we'll just work from there. So I, from there, picked what I liked and then sent him more and more and more. And from there is how he worked to create some.
Right.
But even then, he sent me like 5 different versions. And he's like, this is because we can't meet up in person. So there's ways to go about it and stuff. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's good for catching a vibe in person.
Right,
It's
right.
way better, yeah.
There's a producer I'm going to introduce you to. I work with him. He wants me to manage him. I've never managed anybody. I pretty much have, but technically I've never had a contract that says I manage you.
You should, yeah.
You know, I don't want to. Honestly.
Well, I can see you doing that. I can see it.
Well, here's the thing. Promoters will hate me. Okay.
They know you're not going to back down.
Exactly.
That's the only reason they do, because
Okay.
they're going to hear what they don't want to
And
hear.
other artists are going to hate me because if you're a feature
Yeah.
and you're rapping on his shit and you're sounding booty, I'm going to tell you.
But that's true. Do you want fakeness? Like, do they want a fake manager or real? You want someone who's just going to say, oh, just drop songs. Just, you got to get content out there. Just do it. Just drop it.
Right.
Hey, you need to post. Just post it. Who cares? You did that. Oh, but we don't look good in it. Still, it's content.
Right.
You're going to be like, nah, you look like shit. You're not posting that. Go take a shower. Go clean. You know,
Right.
the hard love type thing. So
Right.
Tony is however you want to take it. And if your artist can't handle it, then that's
Yeah.
them, you know? So
Well, this producer, I think, fits you to a certain extent.
Okay.
And hopefully one day you and your manager come down, listen to some of his stuff, and then we'll go from there.
yeah, I'd love to always check it out. Yeah.
All good. Tudank, anything that I didn't ask you, once again, I know your manager had something you wanted to say at the very end. If there's nothing else you want to promote, maybe you can just give us some shout outs.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is check out my website. I'm going to keep adding more merch and all that. If you guys buy my merch, please tag me in it, because I've been seeing too when people buy it, like, I see you guys buy it, but I don't know your Instagrams. Like, I know your names are all different, all that. Please tag me in it, because I want to see, even if you're giving it to someone else, just, I want to see, tag me in it, stay updated. There's a lot more coming out. And then my shout outs, I want to give a shout out to all my supporters, all of you guys watching right now. Even if you just met me today and you never have known about me, thank you for staying and watching, because it's your own personal time, and thank you for that. Shout out to all my people helping me with my music stuff, just promoting it. My engineer, who's been working nonstop. Every time I send him a song, I'll send him a song at nighttime. He'll have it done by the next morning. Like, thank you, AJ, for believing in me, for wanting to push that for me too. And then Raw, my videographer, Wake Up Raw. A lot of you guys know him, the Wake Up Raw. Like, everyone knows that. Check out his stuff. He's just growing, and book with him. Like, give him your ideas. Give him that. Like, I see that guy growing, and I just want to give him his flowers as well. So just shout out to everybody. And then last but not least, you, Tony, thank you again for having me back, because you did not have to, but I appreciate you. And just from everything, like, I'm never going to forget you. Thank you for always being you, and don't change. I understand it. Haters going to hate. I can't change who we are. We can only deal with what we got.
Keep going forward.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's all we got. Yeah.
Much love to Dank. Thank you very much. Let me give a shout out once again to Alex Cervantes Enterprise. Let me give a shout out to the Hip Hop Jedi, my son B Scanless, who helped me promote this. Marvelous Inc., Forever Genesis, our moderator. Let me give a shout out to Ernie, her manager. Once again, much love and respect to Tudank. Once again, follow her on Instagram. Let's get her up to 10K ASAP. And I believe Alex has something he wants to share with us. Go for it, Alex.
Yeah, we got some super chats right here.
Okay.
Don't want to miss those. Heats 818 Klika dropped $2. He said, "That's a good one. I am Heats 818 Klika." And then Oasis dropped $5. He said, "Much love from Group Car Club."
Oh, shoot. Thank you. That's who I just did the show with on Sunday. Group Car
good.
Club. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me at your show, and you guys killed it. That was amazing. You guys doing the thing. Yes.
Good. Much love and respect to Group Car Club.
Yes. Thank you guys.
And whatchamacallit, to everybody who's on the live chat, everybody who decided not to be on the live chat, everybody who just gave. Let me give a shout out to our callers. Let me give a shout out to our subscribers, our unsubscribers, everybody who liked and everybody who disliked, and to all the podcasters with fake accounts. Much love and respect to you guys. Other than that, you know what? We're going to have a special guest here tomorrow. I never really go back to back, but I am going to be live tomorrow, so hopefully he doesn't cancel because he just confirmed right before we went live today. He'll be here tomorrow because he's going to be at Pomona, is it Fairplex? Or on Saturday. He's going to be performing there. And I'll be there as well. I believe you will be there as well.
Yes, so
definitely go over there. It could be a little meet and greet. You know, I'll be there. So, but tomorrow we're gonna promote that show. So definitely tune in tomorrow. I believe we go on at 8:00. And the gentleman that's coming, he's been here before with his son, just to give you guys a little hint. And he's in a place and sing some music for us. So much love and respect, you guys. Hopefully see you tomorrow. We are out of here. Alex, take us away.